Before I start, I just want to say, if you like hearing real stories of heartbreak, betrayal, and survival, hit that subscribe button and share your thoughts in the comments. I want to know what you'd do in my shoes. I woke up to silence, the kind that feels heavier than any sound you've ever heard. My head throbbed, my body ached, and everything smelled like antiseptic. The white ceiling above me blurred as I tried to sit up, confusion twisting in my chest. And then, the worst shock hit me. I had no memory of the past few weeks. Or rather, my memory came back in fragments. Hospital rooms, strangers' voices, and a vague sense of fear. My wife, Mia, was sitting in a chair beside the bed, staring at the floor. Her eyes flicked to me for just a second before darting away. "Hey, you're awake," she said, her voice tight, almost too controlled. I wanted to smile, to feel relief that she was there, but a strange knot of unease settled in my stomach. Something was off. "What happened?" I asked, my voice rough. You were in an accident," she said, avoiding my gaze. "Nothing serious. Just a little concussion." I nodded, trying to piece together the foggy images in my head. But then I remembered Mia had told me a week before my accident that we were pregnant. I'd been so excited, imagining a tiny heartbeat inside her, our lives changing forever. I tried to ask, but she shushed me. "The doctor says you need rest," she said a little too firmly. Rest. Right. But there was a cold pit in my stomach that wouldn't let me settle. I noticed the first subtle signs almost immediately. Her phone face down on the counter. Notifications silenced. Texts she'd quickly swipe away when I glanced. Calls she claimed she'd missed. Excuses about long hours at work. Nothing overt, just little things that gnawed at me. I told myself I was imagining it. I was in no state to be paranoid. My mind wasn't fully functioning. But every time she smiled, it felt rehearsed, like she was practicing how to act normal while something else was hiding behind her eyes. A week after I came home, the first real clue surfaced. I found her journal tucked under her pillow. I didn't mean to read it, but the trembling in my hands betrayed me. One entry stopped me cold. "He doesn't know. I can't tell him." It was the only way. My heart froze. I dropped the journal, hands shaking. My mind raced. What had happened that I didn't know? I confronted her. "Mia, what are you talking about?" My voice cracked, more desperate than accusatory. Her eyes welled with tears, and she finally looked at me. I didn't know how to tell you," she whispered. I thought she'd admit something minor, a secret she'd kept while I was in the hospital. Instead, she pulled a folder from the drawer. Inside were papers, hospital records I wasn't meant to see. My pregnancy, our pregnancy, she had ended it. I thought it was best," she said, almost pleading. "I didn't want you to deal with this while you were like that." I couldn't wait, and I didn't know how to. Her words faltered, and the room felt smaller, suffocating. I don't remember ever feeling so hollow. The life we had planned, the baby we were supposed to hold together, gone. And all I could hear was her reasoning, trying to justify what she had done without considering how it would tear me apart. Anger and grief collided inside me. I wanted to scream, to shake her until she could explain, but instead, I sat there numb. Every memory of our past months, the ultrasound appointments, the dreams, the quiet nights imagining a nursery, suddenly felt like lies. Had she ever truly shared them with me, or had it all been an act to keep me calm while she made the decision herself? For days, I drifted through our house like a ghost. I replayed every moment, every word, every touch, searching for signs I had missed. And slowly, in the quiet despair, I realized something terrifying. I could love someone completely and still be betrayed by the person I trusted most. We talked, eventually. I listened as she explained herself, as best as she could, through tears and guilt. She wasn't a villain. In her own mind, she had convinced herself it was protection, a mercy, but it wasn't my choice. It never was. And I couldn't forgive that. Not fully. Not yet. I left her room one night, stepping onto the porch. The cold air hit my face, and for the first time in weeks, I could breathe without panic. I knew I had to rebuild myself, my trust, my life, my identity, without relying on the person who had made the choice for both of us. I've never been the same. I don't think I will ever fully recover. But I've learned something painful and essential. Love doesn't erase betrayal, and healing doesn't always mean reconciliation. Sometimes it means walking away with your dignity intact, carrying the heartbreak, and letting the world know you survived it. I still see her sometimes. Our house feels emptier, the silence louder. But I've started to rebuild piece by piece, learning that I am enough, even when the people I loved most fail me. If you've ever faced a betrayal that shattered your world, leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear your story, your struggle, your survival. And if this story hit you, don't forget to subscribe for more real stories that dig into the raw, messy truth of love and heartbreak.